Legal team calls that search a violation of his constitutional rights, and they're demanding an evidentiary hearing. Not so fast, though. Prosecutors defend the seizure. They say the notes were obtained during a nationwide, pre-planned sweep.
You're real from the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked, wicked, wicked. So you be careful.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing if they, you know what I'm saying? I need you out there. You feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir.
All cap. This is cap. Now, Floyd, I don't know if Floyd Mayweather is so used to deceiving and fooling niggas that he thought he could fool the actual business insiders because a deal like this.
CNN has reported a new development involving Floyd Mayweather Jr. An audio clip has surfaced online that reportedly ties him to a $400 million tax dispute. The recording, quickly making rounds on social media, is said to capture a private conversation linking the boxing champion to a complex web of offshore accounts, shell companies, and undeclared assets. This leak casts doubt on Mayweather's long-standing image as a financial strategist and raises serious questions about the legality and ethics of how he may have managed his fortune.
Floyd Mayweather is about to pay $2 billion to purchase a sports team and may never have to pay taxes again. The tax code offers these super wealthy so many methods to erase their income through deductions, and none is better than purchasing a sports team. Buying a sports team is like buying a unicorn real estate property. The value is always going to go up, the owner is going to make money, but on their tax return, they're going to use a strategy to report that they're losing money. See, the owner is actually allowed to write off the entire cost of the sports team against future income. This will allow Floyd to pay less in taxes. It's called amortization, which is very similar to depreciation. But if Floyd ever decides to sell the team, then the taxes will be owed. Who cares then? Because the taxes he was supposed to pay during those years, he's going to take that money, reinvest it for personal profit. See you, Floyd. Hit your boy up if you need help with taxes. My name is Duke, and I make taxes very easy to understand. Give me a follow to stay educated.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is reportedly venturing into New York City's real estate market with a $42 million investment aimed at affordable housing. The deal is said to cover over 60 properties, primarily located in Upper Manhattan, totaling around 1,000 residential units.
The biggest flexer in the culture, Floyd Mayweather, would take to Instagram to announce that he just bought multifamily units in Manhattan for $400 million, all right? He would say he got 62 properties exact, took a photo op, the multifamily units is in the back, and he would say this is money out of his own pocket.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
People into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
The acquisition is said to be one of the largest recent multifamily real estate transactions in New York City. Mayweather has reportedly expressed that the investment holds personal significance, connecting to his humble beginnings and his interest in promoting affordable housing. The properties are expected to qualify for Article 11 tax incentives, which aim to preserve long-term affordability for residents.
I want to talk about now, because yesterday in the New York Post, they talked about this, and I saw it on social media. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe it. But now it's like, my man, you've got a $400 million Manhattan real estate portfolio?
Not just $400 million. So it's a lot more, but that's just one of the portfolios I happen to purchase in 2024.
Wow. And that's how it's blossoming?
Well, you know, the number is growing each and every day. Like I said, the number is growing each and every day. That's one of my buildings in Manhattan. And as you can see, everything down bottom, from top to bottom I own, all the way down.
And I'm truly, truly blessed.
Yeah.
Truly blessed.
You're blessed.
Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. has publicly promoted his reported $400 million real estate investment in Manhattan, Business Insider has raised questions about these claims. Their reporting indicates that there is little concrete evidence tying Mayweather directly to the acquisition of the more than 60 apartment buildings. Industry sources and property records have yet to confirm his personal ownership or direct involvement in the deal.
World. A deal like this gets talked about, people know about it beforehand. It's something that really shakes up the market. So for this to happen and for nobody to know about it was very strange. And, it came across the radar of the experts and they did their digging and they found out that Floyd Mayweather is full of fish. Business Insider launched an investigation and Floyd Mayweather claims that all the buildings belong to him and he don't have any partners and he just purchased 62 rental units in Manhattan. At the end of their investigation, they would come to a conclusion that Floyd Mayweather claims do not appear to match reality. All right, they would say a month after Mayweather's announcement, none of the buildings have changed hands. So the owners of the building can be seen. Like, these is public records. They will say, according to New York City property records, which are usually updated within days of a sale. Several experts says a deal to sell the properties outright to Mayweather does not seem imminent. Now here's where the funny business starts. You see how Mayweather said he owns all the properties, he have no partners, right? So he got tipped off that Business Insider was doing an investigation.
It's possible that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be exaggerating or misrepresenting his role in the Manhattan real estate acquisition to strengthen his image as a high-profile entrepreneur. Experts note that deals of this size typically involve institutional investors or established development firms, rather than individual buyers without a clear paper trail. This has led to questions about Mayweather's actual financial position and whether his lavish lifestyle is supported by real assets or carefully crafted public perception. For now, the accuracy of the $400 million claim remains uncertain, and scrutiny of the situation continues to grow.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
Bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
Now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings, and it's a larger, it's part of an investment that he did on his own.
An anonymous insider from Floyd Mayweather Jr. S-Team has reportedly fueled further skepticism about the Manhattan real estate story, noting that no known investment partner appears to be involved in the alleged deal. This contradicts earlier speculation that Mayweather might be part of a joint venture or acting as a silent partner with a larger firm. According to the source, he is positioning himself as the sole buyer, a claim that has prompted questions among industry experts given the massive scale of the transaction.
So a member of his team spoke off the record, and they actually tried to modify the story a little bit to get ahead of it. So it went from we own all the buildings with no partners to now their story is changing up a little bit. Oh, they reached out to the Housing Partnership, a spokesperson. Now, the Housing Partnership of NYC is a nonprofit group that is a partner in a majority of these like really huge like property deals. And it helps, the person buying it to qualify for tax breaks and grants and preserve the affordability of the portfolio apartments, right? If you're buying, affordable housing, then you're gonna go through the NYC Housing Partnership. That never happened, okay? So the spokesperson says the Housing Partnership has not been advised of any sale, pending sale, or change in ownership. Generally, the partnership would be advised of the transfer and would be party to the transfer. That has not occurred. A person directly... Now, here's where Mayweather get on that BS, bro. All right, here's where the shady business starts. A person directly involved in the deal with Mayweather said that Mayweather had purchased a small minority ownership interest in the portfolio with options to expand that stake over time or acquire the buildings in their entirety. It is not clear if Mayweather will exercise those options. The person asked to remain anonymous to speak about a confidential arrangement with Mayweather. So off the rip, he lied, right? He misrepresented it to come across as if he owns 62 units, is a $400 million deal. I have no partner.
Comments from the anonymous team member have added more uncertainty around the Manhattan real estate deal, particularly due to the lack of official documentation or verification from outside sources. If true, this could indicate that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is either overstating his involvement or using a more complex ownership structure that hasn't been publicly disclosed. Meanwhile, his reported investment in affordable housing has sparked conversations about potential tax benefits. Some of the properties are said to qualify for Article 11 tax exemptions, which can provide up to 40 years of property tax relief for affordable housing developments in New York City. These incentives are designed to support the creation and preservation of affordable units by reducing tax obligations. For an investor like Mayweather, such exemptions could offer significant long-term financial gains, potentially enhancing the overall profitability of the portfolio.
That's going to be their future, et cetera. But real estate is a great opportunity for them to, move forward, show that they've been successful in something, have that piece to stand on.
I don't know if you've seen the recent videos with Floyd Mayweather. Have you seen this where he's walking down the streets in, I think it's Brooklyn or New York, and he's doing it very softly, like, yeah, I own this whole building. Like, he owns blocks, right? So he's done a nice job with transitioning into real estate as well.
Yeah, he's made a lot of money in real estate, and all kind of as not flashy real estate, but generally speaking, buying simple working class apartments and holding them for 10 years. And that's kind of the big piece of real estate is they just always go up a little bit, and sometimes they go up a lot, but they're headed up in general because of inflation. Effectively, everyone living there is paying you 20 to 30% of their income to rent from you, and so it's a great long-term asset to hold.
And it's not always about this term, what you make, but it's what you keep that really, really matters.
This isn't the first time Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been linked to financial controversy. He, along with DJ Khaled, was involved in the cryptocurrency startup Centrate, which falsely marketed its digital currency services. The company claimed partnerships with major financial firms, including Visa and MasterCard, which were entirely fabricated. Both Mayweather and Khaled promoted Centrate's initial coin offering without disclosing that they were paid for their endorsements. Reports suggest Mayweather received $100,000, while Khaled earned $50,000. Their involvement drew in investors, many of whom suffered significant losses when the cryptocurrency venture ultimately collapsed.
Did you get Mayweather and Khaled on? How much did you have to pay them? So we had connections through Miami club scene, right? And those type of guys, you just you talk to a guy that knows them. They they ask him how much they'll do a commercial for or whatever the fuck it is. And Floyd's price was $1 million, right? But we ended up paying Floyd mostly in the currency that we had made. made. So we're basically paying him with fake money, and we paid him like $250,000 cash, and then like the $750,000 in Centra coins, which was like fucking, you know, who the fuck cares? And right away, you know, he puts out, like, I don't know who the fuck's listening to Floyd Mayweather for where to invest. You know, kind of retarded in my opinion, but fuck it. You know, he puts out one commercial. We sent him like a fake card that was just basically one of our debit cards. He swipes it. He's like, buying fucking underwear with my Bitcoins, you know, that type of fucking thing. And millions of dollars just came flooding in right from that fucking post.
He just fucking loves money.
Yeah. He'll do any sort of fucking ad. Yeah. You can send him a deal, and if you give him $1 million, he fucking...
Cryptocurrency, I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, you know, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave, you know what? Be the best.
Now, Sandra and John, I try to save that for you, but as you know, the champ will do what the champ wants to do.
In the Netflix documentary Bitcoin, convicted fraudster Ray Trapani explains how he ran the Centrate Tech cryptocurrency scam, which raised millions through false claims. Trapani enlisted high-profile personalities, including Floyd Mayweather Jr. and DJ Khaled, to promote the venture, taking advantage of their large social media followings. He reportedly suggested that Mayweather may not have fully understood the project, hinting that the boxer was unaware it was fraudulent. Both Mayweather and Khaled were later sanctioned by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for failing to disclose the payments they received for promoting the company. The SEC charged them with illegally endorsing securities, resulting in fines of $614,775 for Mayweather and $152,725 for Khaled. Meanwhile, Centrate's founders, including Saurabh Sharma, were arrested and later convicted of wire fraud and conspiracy after defrauding investors of nearly $25 million.
Investors are accusing the celebrities of promoting a no-name crypto called Ethereum Max.
Do your homework, do your research.
I would not move forward with an endorsement that a celebrity had recommended just on the fact that they were a celebrity.
Kajenwa Moit teaches branding and marketing at Parsons School of Design at the New School.
You know, they did what every scammer would normally do, which is to name it after something that is trusted. In fact, what we came to find is Ethereum Max has nothing to do with Ethereum. It doesn't even sit on the Ethereum blockchain, but it's a way of duping people.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has built a public persona defined by luxury and excess. From exotic cars to custom jewelry and frequent displays of cash, he consistently highlights his wealth. This extravagant lifestyle has become a signature element of his brand. Yet his financial dealings have occasionally sparked controversy. Despite earning massive amounts from boxing, endorsements, and business ventures, some of his promotional activities have raised ethical questions.
I'm always bringing the people into my life. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I have to bring you guys into my life on a daily basis. Check out my view again. Once again, I should say. The Michael Jackson steps.
The Centrate Tech case highlights an instance where Floyd Mayweather Jr. promoted a fraudulent cryptocurrency without disclosing that he was being paid for it, while he later reached a settlement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and paid the associated fines. Situations like this demonstrate how celebrity endorsements can sometimes mislead investors. Despite these controversies, Mayweather still holds considerable influence. His wealth and reputation in both the sports and entertainment worlds remain strong, even amid past legal and ethical challenges.
CoinDesk and Floyd Mayweather Instagram, he's promoting Central Tech Card, spending Bitcoins, Ethereum, and other types of cryptocurrency in Beverly Hills with my titanium Central Card. This is just really so cool. And let me show you another video. Pause it for a sec. Yeah, so I wanted to show you the video. And yes, if Mayweather is showing this card, this is definitely a deal. I have invested in ICR.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also faced scrutiny for his involvement in various NFT and cryptocurrency projects that raise concerns among investors and regulators. Blockchain analyst Zach XBT has criticized him for promoting several controversial ventures, including the Floyd token, which he initially shared on social media before removing the posts. This pattern extends to other projects he endorsed, such as Mayweaver's, Real Floyd NFT, Ethereum Max, Board Bunny, and Moonshot, many of which have been flagged by members of the crypto community as potentially risky or fraudulent.
Won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Board Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT news.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s lavish lifestyle has always drawn attention. What do you think? Are his financial moves above board, or do they push the limits? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.